What is up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, you guys, I am doing an assumptions video, and this video has a little bit of a twist. So as you guys know, for most assumption videos on Instagram, YouTubers usually ask their followers what they assume about them. But for my video, I decided that I would ask questions and then give two answers to choose from. And that's exactly what you guys did, so I'm really excited for this video. If you guys are not subscribed, subscribe. Comment down below what you guys want to see in the next video. Hit that bell if you guys want to get notified when I upload new videos. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into the assumptions. First assumption that I asked you guys was, how old do you guys think I am? The first answer was 18, and then the second answer was 16. So 5 of you believe that I was 16 years old, 33 of you believe that I'm 18, and the correct answer is 18. I am 18 years old, and I am going to be turning 19 this year in June. So yeah, that was the right answer. The second one was favorite all-time artist. The two answers was Taylor Swift and then Ariana Grande.
I was shook by this one because
32 of you voted that I am an Ariana all-time artist. Like, my favorite all-time artist is Ariana Grande, and honestly, she is an amazing artist. Like, I love Ariana, and I understood where you guys were coming from because I did a reaction to her Thank You Next album here on YouTube. I am going to see her in concert in May. I even have a sweater of her. So I am definitely a huge Ariana Grande fan. Like, don't get me started with Seven Rings and Thank You Next and all the amazing songs that she's put out there. But I've always been an all-time favorite artist of Taylor Swift. Like, I've been listening to Taylor Swift from her Fearless days, even like Our Song when she was singing country. Like, I love Taylor Swift. So 32 of you voted for Ariana Grande, and then 7 of you voted for Taylor Swift, and the correct answer is Taylor Swift. I'm a huge Taylor Swift fan. Like, all-time favorite artist is Taylor Swift. The next category was favorite rap artist. The two options were Nicki Minaj and Cardi B. This one was another, like, close one because I'm a fan of both of them. Like, even before Cardi B became famous, I was a huge Nicki Minaj fan. Like, Pills and Potions was my, like, thing. I loved Super Bass. Like, I love Nicki Minaj, and I respect her so much. Like, I'm a huge fan of Nicki. 14 of you voted for Nicki Minaj, and then 20 of you voted for Cardi B. The answer is Cardi B. I love Cardi B. Like, don't get me started with Money. Don't get me started with I Like It. Don't get me started with, like, Girls Like You. Like, I'm a huge Cardi B fan, and that was the correct answer. The next category was favorite TV show, and this one was super close, you guys. So the options were The Office and then Pretty Little Liars. I love both of these shows. The answer was The Office, and 18 people voted for The Office and 21 voted for Pretty Little Liars. So, like, the options were, like, really close. I did finish Pretty Little Liars. I'm a huge fan of Pretty Little Liars. I finished all 7 seasons. It's an amazing show. If you guys haven't seen it, I definitely recommend go watching it. It should still be on Netflix. But I'm a huge Office fan. I just love the comedy in that show. Like, it is hilarious. If you guys have not seen The Office, like, I recommend it 100% to go watch it. It's just sarcastic comedy. Like, they're in an office and they just do all these crazy things that you would never see workers doing in an office, and it's just hilarious. Like, I love that show. So The Office was the correct answer, so it was only 3 votes off. The next category was where do I go to school? This one, 29 people voted. I think that was pretty obvious. Like, in my bio, I say where I go to school. I feel like in other videos, I talk about where I go to school. I always talk about where I go to school, and I do go to Cal State San Bernardino. So 29 of you voted for that, and then 9 of you voted for UC Riverside. Once again, I did apply there,
but I do not go to school there. English.
The next category was how many dogs do I have? I think a lot of people think I have 2 dogs, which is Hank and then Stella. I've had them, me and my family have had them for years. So 21 people voted for that. 3 dogs, 12 of you voted for that, which that's the correct answer. I do have 3 dogs. I recently just got a new dog. His name's Scout. He's a French Bulldog. He is a monster, and I love him to pieces though, but that's the correct answer. I do have currently 3 dogs. The next category was favorite color. As you guys can tell, I actually kind of like worked out. I like the color gray. That's my favorite color. I wear gray all the time. If you guys look at my closet, like I said in my last video when I was doing the $30 outfit challenge, I wear the same 3 colors. I love gray. I think a lot of people were confused because, like, when I posted that poll, I was wearing Ariana's, like, sweater. and it was black. And I think that's why a lot of people voted for Ariana Grande too, is because I was wearing her sweater in one of my photos. But 6 people voted for gray, and that's the right answer. And then 26 voted for black, and I actually don't mind wearing black, but I definitely like gray a lot better. The next category was where do I work? I feel like it's pretty obvious where I work. I mean, I talk about it in my videos, and then also I posted my last photo on Instagram was actually where I work. Selena and I matched, and we were like, oh my god, like this is insane. Like, how did we twin match? Like, we didn't even like talk about it.
Like about matching. I can't speak English. God damn.
Okay. So 26 people voted for TJ Maxx, and that is where I do work. I do work at TJ Maxx, and 8 people voted for Hobby Lobby. I do not work at Hobby Lobby, but their discounts are actually really good there. You can find a lot of cute stuff like decorations and stuff for really cheap there. The next category was where do I like to shop. The 2 options were Hollister and Aeropostale. 10 people voted for Aeropostale. 22 voted for Hollister. I do shop at Hollister. I shop at Hollister all the time. When I'm at the mall, I usually try to like avoid Hollister because I always want to go in there, and then I end up buying a lot of stuff that I don't need because I have a ton of clothes. I do like Aeropostale. I have bought some stuff from Aeropostale, but Aeropostale doesn't have a lot of options. I don't really like shopping at Aeropostale. They do have good deals, but I usually just never find anything that I would wear. So yeah, Hollister was the right answer. And then the next one was where do I go more? Do I go to Starbucks more, or do I go to Dunkin' Donuts? 6 people voted for Dunkin' Donuts, and then 20 voted for Starbucks. I go to Starbucks all the time because there's Starbucks everywhere. There's a Starbucks here on campus where I go. There's Starbucks everywhere you go in California. Like, every exit there's a Starbucks. So I just feel like since they're everywhere from Dunkin' Donuts, like there's not that many Dunkin' Donuts in the Inland Empire. Luckily there's one by my house, but there's not really that many like around this area that I go. And so I usually just go to Starbucks more and get refreshers. I usually get their Trenta strawberry acai with apple juice. If you guys haven't had it before, it's really good. It just tastes like apple juice. And you guys are probably thinking, Brendan, like, why don't you just drink apple juice? That's a good question. Like, I probably shouldn't waste money on this, and I could just buy a whole thing of apple juice, and then it would limit my like visits to Starbucks. So yeah, definitely. But I definitely love Dunkin' Donuts as well, though. I always get their iced coffee, their iced lattes. Oh, so good. Like, I recommend going to get their iced coffees if you guys have not gone there before. I know there's a lot of them in LA. If you guys ever go to LA, go to a Dunkin' Donuts and get their iced coffee. It's good. The next category was what do I want to major in? I was kind of surprised by this one because 18 people voted for communications, which is not the right answer. The right answer is English. 12 people voted for English. That is what I'm going to school for. I'm majoring in English creative writing. I'm hoping to be a writer someday. So that was the right answer for that one. The next one was what's the name of my book? And I think I've talked about this all the time, but I am writing a book right now, and it is an amazing book. I love it. It's a huge part of my heart, and I definitely will make a separate video talking about the book, and maybe I'll read some parts of it. But I love this book. 18 people voted for A Token of Opportunity, which is the right answer. And then 4 people voted for The Last Chance. I honestly just threw a title out there. I was like, I can't think of another title, but I was like, dude, this would be a really good title for like my next book. I think I might actually call that my next book because it was actually a really good title. The next category was what's my biggest fear? The options were spiders or sharks. I am definitely terrified of both, but I am way more scared of sharks, and 8 people voted for that over 23 people who voted for spiders. I am scared of spiders. Like, if I see a spider, I'm like, I am not like going near that thing. Like tarantulas, and oh hell no, like all aboard, like get the hell out of here. I don't like spiders, but I definitely am terrified of sharks. Like, I don't like going in the ocean sometimes because I just see like videos, or I watch Shark Week, and I just see like people getting attacked by sharks. I know it's not like common or anything, but it can happen. And I see people that go on boats, and there's just sharks swimming around them, and I'm just like, dude, I can't do this. Like, no, I'm terrified of sharks. So the right answer was sharks. The next category was what's my middle name, and I laughed at this one just because like my Instagram name has my middle name in it, Brendan James Young. So I didn't really think about it when I put that poll, but 27 people said James is my middle name, which it is. 6 people voted for Jordan. I think a lot of people were just doing that to like mess around like with the polls, but James is my middle name. The last category, you guys, is where did I graduate high school? This one was 50-50. 13 voted for Ocean View, 13 voted for Huntington Beach High School. I did graduate from Ocean View last year, and then now I'm going to San Bernardino here. That is my assumptions video. I am so thankful for all of you guys that voted on my Instagram. It meant the world to me. I was shocked about how many people actually voted. I really had fun like watching the results and then, you know, obviously making this video. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Once again, hit that bell if you want to get notified when I upload new videos. And I will see you guys in the next video on Friday. Alright, bye guys.